Welcome back to another episode of the Gambling Goats podcast. He's Johnny. I'm Shea. Week 5. We're already in week 5 for the NFL action here, Johnny. How was your week 4, bud?
It's been better. Lost a little bit of money, but hey, I think my picks were at 50% or above, so I'll take it. We actually haven't even looked at those numbers yet, but just moving on. Week 5, man, time's flying by. Football season's in mid-form here. Crazy weeks coming by. What do you think about last week, man? A lot happened. Tua going down. Some weird games. Green Bay just beating your Patriots by 3. I like your jersey. What do you think about last week?
Well, you know what? I want to start off by saying I figured I'd show a little respect to your Packers team who they beat a New England team with their third string quarterback in overtime. I don't know if it was a very nice win, but they still won, so I figured I'd show a little respect here.
It wasn't a good enough win because obviously you can see I'm in the worst colors that we could be in as a Green Bay fan. So not for me. I don't like what I'm seeing, although we still have a good team. Not loving what Aaron Rodgers is doing right now. So keep it there. But I'm going to ride with the Vikings this week, I think.
Yeah, let's take a second to just touch on that Tua injury as well. You brought that up as well. What the fuck is Miami doing, man?
Should never played him, man. The game before that, seeing him stumble, I thought that was crazy weird. Obviously, this is huge mix around the internet, but who doesn't agree that they're saying that he looks good and getting a second opinion. Does that mean they're trying to play him again this season? That's scary.
Oh, yeah, they're going to definitely be playing him again this season. It won't be this week in week 5. They've already ruled him out, and Teddy Bridgewater will start. But, shame on this Miami organization. I think there really does need to be an investigation into exactly who the hell cleared him. Like, everyone in their right mind could see from the TV angles in that Buffalo game that he was concussed. And then he turns around and goes and plays in 3 days and gets another serious concussion that, it wasn't pretty, and seeing it on TV, it just makes you sick. Watching him go into that kind of freezing motion with his hands, it's not good, man. And this Miami team really needs to get something going here because I hate that. That's not looking after your star quarterback, and they deserve the punishment that they should get.
Yeah, there's apparently no structural damage, but what the damage that could be years later is so important. And some even head coaches said that they've been coaching or in the league for almost 40 years and they've never seen anything like that. So I think it should be taken more seriously. The risk versus reward of winning some games and getting your team on top just isn't worth a young man's career in life. So I don't know. There's a lot of moral decisions that need to be made. Obviously a franchise and business ran by corporate entities and people of, no moral content or whatever, who knows, but not for me to decide. But, I love the game, but I don't like seeing people get hurt. They risk what they're putting out there. But yeah, tough to watch, man. I hope they take him off for the season, get him better.
Well, I totally agree, man. And you know what, man, like they've already come out with this past week that the doctors that cleared him in that Buffalo game weren't actually concussion doctors. They weren't neurological doctors. They had no business clearing him for that game, and they've been let go. But they were hired by the league. They weren't hired by Miami. Like they're the concussion protocol people from the league, and that just doesn't make sense to me. They got to do a better job. Thoughts go out to Tua there. Hopefully he gets a speedy recovery and looks after himself. It is a two-way street. He probably did say, "I'm good to go." Well, any NFL player is going to say that just to get on the field, especially in a quarterback position because they're the leaders on their team. But hopefully he takes his time and really gets his mind right.
Yeah, for sure. It's been going on even in NFL, other major league sports, even college athletes. Getting quick shots or quick fixes to win one game, and then what happened to their career after is irrelevant and what could have been. So it's really tough to watch, especially young guys or anyone for that matter, to just work through it, take a quick shot, not feel it, but then you don't have your knee or then you don't have your head later and your career diminishes. And what could have been you'll never know. And that's a hard thing to understand and get through. So, yeah, prayers up to Tua. But let's get into our picks this week. Week 5.
Let's change it around. Yeah.
Let's go. We got money to make. Let's make some money. I'll start us off. San Fran. Wow, what a team with Jimmy G. You got to love Jimmy G and what he does. I can't believe they gave up on him. It's good to see that. I've got this weird feeling about San Fran and what they're doing. To see them maybe win a Super Bowl or something with Jimmy G come up this year, that would be something like what you never expect. And that's always, how it ends. You never expect how it to go. So I do like San Fran right now. They're playing well. Their defense is incredible. It got me the win in fantasy. Sorry, Matt, that must have been tough to watch. But San Fran minus 6.5 over Carolina versus Carolina. San Fran minus 6.5 and over 38.5. That's going to be my first pick of this week. Carolina looks good Sunday. It's a nice day. A lot more of a running ball. They're going to hope that they, run the clock out and get less points. But I think Baker needs to make it up by throwing the ball and getting points on the board. I think 38's easy to get over, and San Fran and Jimmy G are looking good. So let's have us a ball game. I think they win by 7.
I think San Fran wins that game. I can't trust Jimmy G yet. I like what you're saying, but it's more against a fade against Carolina for me. Their home crowd last week was chanting for Sam Darnold to come in instead of Baker Mayfield. So, how much confidence does this team have? They're looking at a top 5 pick this year for sure. San Fran should easily beat Carolina. So yeah, good pick, brother.
The numbers with San Fran and Jimmy G don't lie, man. Statistically speaking, San Fran has played way better with Jimmy G than without, and you're seeing it right now again. So, I'm just going to ride that until the wheels fall off right now. But yeah, that's my first pick. What do you got going on this week?
All right, my first pick, and we just touched on this team, and I just said I hate them. I hate their guts. I hate everything about Miami. I think they should go to jail. Just go straight to jail. But I'm picking Miami minus the 3 versus the Jets. I think Teddy Bridgewater's a more than adapt, backup quarterback in this league. He's obviously shown himself. He's covers lots of spreads. And you know what? Jets, who can really, rely on the Jets? They're only laying 3 points against the Jets. I expect this Miami defense to really step up. Maybe shut down Zach Wilson. It's going to be a low-scoring game, but I definitely think Miami has the weapons on offense with Waddle and Hill just to take advantage of that Jets' poor defense.
Too much of a scary game for me to pick, but wow, ride with Miami. Talk about riding until the wheels fall off because their wheels are coming loose.
Their lug nuts are all gone, buddy.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill said to a reporter, how do you feel about your receiving yards or points you're going to get with a backup quarterback? And he says, I'd put numbers up with you throwing the ball.
Yeah.
So that is just hilarious. I love the confidence. Here, you got more picks than I do this week, so why don't you come back with me and go again with your next one?
Yeah, sure. I can dive into another one. And, last week I was on the Bills. Bills going to Baltimore. They ended up pushing because I think the line was minus 3 and they ended up winning by 3. But they had to come back. And, that was a tough road game. I should have looked at the weather. I really thought there'd be more points. It was kind of a rainy, shitty, windy day. That just points to under right away. That was on me. This week, Baltimore's at home again. They're playing Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a 3-point dog on the road. I'm gonna get the 3 points with Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's a pretty solid team. Joe Burrow's really waking up. He's finding his receivers with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. And Baltimore. This is a weird stat. Baltimore is 0-4 at home in the last 4 home games. I don't like that. I don't think Baltimore should be 0-4. They're a good football team. Especially at their home stadium here. But I'm going to take Cincy plus the 3. I think it's going to be a close game. Give me the 3 points. I'll ride with that.
Sunday night football looks fun with Cincinnati playing Baltimore. With all due respect, it's a tough pick for me. I don't see the chemistry really happening with Chase and Burrow right now. I don't think that they're really going off. I do think that Lamar has been going off, so that's a tough one for me. I didn't touch it, But by all means, good luck. Sunday Night Football, that's going to be the game to watch. That and Monday Night Football. Those are the two games
two
this
good
weekend that I
games.
really want to watch. Raiders versus Kansas City, Monday night. Great pick. Again, I don't think we're on the same teams this week, which is nice. I am making a pick for tonight. It is Thursday. We're doing these picks. This probably won't be up till Friday, so whatever, but hopefully it's a W. Couldn't get it to you, but we'll probably tweet it out tonight. Denver -3.5 versus Indy. Indy's been coming back late. Matt Ryan having to throw the ball. This is a must win for Denver. It's in Denver. It's only 3.5 points. Looking at how Russell Wilson has started this season with Denver is actually very similar to what Peyton Manning had done when he first got to Denver, starting the season with the same numbers statistically. Not that, it's comparable or it's going to be the same story, but I think there's room right now getting into mid-form for Russell Wilson to start going off and the Denver Broncos to maybe get some stampeding going. That's a horse joke. So I like Denver -3.5 versus the Indy Colts. Just the spread. I think Denver goes off and wins by 7.
Man, I like that pick. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think both these teams with their banged-up running back situation, Javonte Williams go out for the season for Denver there. Jonathan Taylor not playing in this game. That's a huge blow for this Indy offense. Do they really have the weapons? I mean, their tight end, Mo Alley Cox there, he got 2 touchdowns last week. He seems to be the only reliable target right now for Matt Ryan. And I think Denver has a good enough defense that they could shut down that one-dimensional offense for Indy. You talked me into it, dude. I'm actually throwing a pick on this game too now.
Okay.
I'm going with the Denver team total. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going to go under 23 points in this game for Denver. Denver team total. Yeah, book it.
Way to just fuck me and my 3.5 points. He's gonna take the under on Denver points when I'm saying I'm taking Denver on the spread. So that's how Shea's mind works. Thanks a lot. You might as well take the over and then parlay, under receptions and under receiving yards. That's what you just did there. It doesn't make sense, but I hope you lose. I hope
Hey, you could still win, buddy. I don't think Indy's putting up points. This could be a 20-14 game, and you win.
Unless we win 17-3, don't talk to me. All right, next game. What do you got picked?
Next game, I got. I'm going to Washington. Washington's taking on the Tennessee Titans. This Commanders team, I don't know what the hell to make of them. They're at home. They're a home dog, plus the 2.5. I can't trust them, so I'm taking Tennessee.
Wow.
Derrick Henry's really woken up the last couple weeks. Over 100 yards rushing. He's really getting involved in the passing game as well. Getting those nice little short dump offs, and you get Derrick Henry in some open space. That's a grown man right there. He's going to run anybody over. So give me Tennessee minus the 2.5. That's going to be my pick there.
Yeah, Washington's spotty though, man. Wentz. Do you trust him? Do you not? He could have a good game. Sometimes maybe good. Sometimes maybe shit. So. Tough one for me. Again, stayed away. Points make sense, only being 2. Tennessee, last year I was all over it. I thought Tanner Hill and that team was but they didn't. But they should. I think they should win that game. But that's a tough game. I actually don't mind watching Washington. Washington's had a lot of fun games this season to watch. It's a good little franchise. I like watching them come up, to be honest. I'm not a big Wentz fan, but hey, nice pick, man. That'll be fun. My second last pick of the week, I'm going with not a rookie quarterback, second year, Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. They're playing Houston, and I'm looking at Jaguars -7 and over 43.5. Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars team has really surprised me this year. He's connecting well with his receivers. They're getting a lot smarter in how they're making play calls, using their time wisely. And I think the whole team's coming together, and it's, a crap franchise in the world of the NFL. No one really, hops on that wagon.
Yep.
But, Trevor Lawrence is the real deal. We loved him coming out of college. He's so young. He's got not the fiery guy. I wouldn't want him leading the team in the fucking group huddles, but hey, he can throw the ball really well. He's got no grit. He doesn't have, yeah, he's not a gritty guy. He's a California Sunriser, but great football player. Love seeing his connections. Love seeing him play and throw the ball. Jaguars -7 and over 43.5 versus Houston this weekend. Book it.
Yeah, man, this Jaguars team has really surprised me this year. I thought from the beginning of the year there's no way they're going to even win 5 games this year. After what we saw from that Urban Meyer led Jaguars team last year, they're not like
Urban Meyer. That was fun.
It's incredible to see them be good, and you know what? They're playing great football. It's a division game. I actually think that the Jaguars have a very solid shot at winning this division and being a playoff team this year. I have them kind of more than a better than average team. The 7 points kind of scares me. Yeah. The 7 points does scare me. It's a division game. It's a lot of points, but I think Jacksonville does come out on top on this one.
Yeah, well, it's not like you let me pick money lines anymore. We're going with spreads, so I have to take it, and I'll take the over. So, yep. I'm seeing it in a nice 24-17 kind of game, and that covers, right? 8.
Yeah, 7, right?
No, I need a bigger game than that.
Yeah,
see,
you do.
7's tough.
That's what I mean. 7's a tough number.
We'll figure it out. I'm going with Jaguars -7 and over 43.5. Book it.
Let's do it. Big game. We got the only 4-0 team left in the NFL. They're the Birds, baby. The Eagles. They are taking on Arizona in Arizona. They're laying
bird teams.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Bird alert. Eagles -5.5. What have we seen from Arizona that makes me think they can hang with the best team in the league?
Sorry about that. Just had a phone call. Keep going.
All good. Yeah. What do we see from this Arizona team that they can hang with the best team in the league right now? Their offense is not good. Their defense, poor JJ Watt just got out of AFib. His heart went into AFib. They shocked it back, and he went and played football. Like, that guy's a warrior, but come on, what are we doing here? Like, take a game off, JJ. Relax, get your heart right. You don't want to have a heart attack out there on the field, man. Like, this is another one of those. I can't do it. So I'm taking the Philly. They're going to go to 5-0. They're going to pump the they're going to pump the Cardinals, and that's going to be that.
I like Marquise Brown for a wide receiver, but you're right. It is tough. Murray is a different breed. He's small. He's agile. He can turn games around. I've seen him come back. Tough game. This is exactly why I didn't touch it. But without, Hopkins and JJ Watt, I didn't really understand what that all is. I didn't look into it much. Did love how he said this is, he came out with it first before it came out and just said, This is what happened. I got my heart put back in rhythm. I'm playing. And it sounded nonchalant, but maybe take a day off, I guess. But, it just goes to show like how important winning and being on these teams are. And JJ's, nearing the end of his career. He wants to have a winning record. He wants to make the playoffs. So, he left Houston for a reason.
Yeah.
So, I see where you're coming from on that pick. Great pick. And I've only got one pick left for this week. And I think we know where we're going.
Uh-oh.
Minnesota. I do not like them. I hate Kirk Cousins, sorry.
Yeah.
I hate Kirk Cousins. But hey, they're playing well. Justin Jefferson, the best wideout in the game right now. I like what I'm seeing from Minnesota, man. They're putting up great numbers. Their team's playing well. It's in Minnesota. They've got a dome. It's -7 points for Chi-Town Bears. I just don't think Chicago has it in them. They're not throwing the ball. They stink is right. They are a bad team. They're bottom of the barrel this year, and this is an easy game for Vikings to win by 7. I think Vikings are going to be in a playoff run this year for sure.
Yeah,
top of their division.
I love that. The only thing that scared me away is last week they did play in London. It's a long flight back. I don't know how that's going to affect their team. But yeah, Vikings win this game 9 out of 10 days of the week.
In Minnesota,
Yeah.
In Minneapolis, there in their dome, they've got an atmosphere. They really
Yep.
do. They've got great
Division
fans.
game.
It's
They're gonna get up.
loud.
They're
I
gonna
think
get
they're
up and
gonna
play
be
for this
pumped.
game.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. But let's take a minute to dive into this Bears offense that has just been so brutal over the first 4 weeks. I saw a stat yesterday that Cooper Kupp has more receptions than Justin Fields has pass completions.
Yeah.
That's
No, I saw
ridiculous.
that. He's
Like,
running the ball too much. It's their systems. Their offensive line stinks.
they have no weapons
Defense
on
is
the
no good.
outside. Like, it's ridiculous. So yeah, this Bears team is definitely going to be bottom of the barrel for the rest of the season. It's going to be the team that I'm personally looking forward to picking up the defense, whoever's playing the Bears every single week in fantasy. That's what I did last week. Picked up the Giants. They ended up getting me like 13, 14 points just on defense. So and this week I got Minnesota's defense. So just fading the Bears all season. I like that pick.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. What do you got on the board here? Because that's all my picks. I got all 4 in. We'll go over and recap. But Shea, I know you got some tasty ones, so get into it.
I got something special cooked up for my teaser segment this week, buddy. It's a 4-team, 2-game teasers, round robin style. So I got 4 teams. Yeah, do the math there. I got 6 overall teaser bets for this week. I'll start off just by listing the teams I got going. I got Packers. They were -7. I'm going to tease, or -7.5. I'm going to tease them down to -0.5 a point. That's one leg. Next leg, I'm going to go the Detroit Lions, the pesky Lions. They've been playing good football. Side note, I do like the over in that Patriots Lions game. I already have 10 bets. I did not want to make another one.
Patriots Lions or just the Lions game or both?
Patriots Lions game. They're playing.
That's playing. Sorry.
Yeah. So Lions are +3.5 right now. I'm going to tease them up to +10.5. They're not getting blown out by the Patriots. The Patriots have no business blowing somebody out with a third-string quarterback. It's just going to be an ugly game. I'm taking the Chiefs. The Chiefs laying the 7.5. I'm teasing that down to 0.5 point. Chiefs are going to beat the Vegas Raiders all day long. Twice on Sundays, even better on Monday. Patrick Mahomes is looking nasty. Did you see that pass he had last week going in the red zone?
Stop.
That was disgusting.
Patrick Mahomes, honestly, you want to not like him because of it. He just keeps doing it year after year. It's getting
absolutely
ridiculous.
Disgusting, that pass.
Ridiculous.
And then my final leg there is going to be the Bucks. They're laying 9.5 against the Falcons. Falcons have been pesky. Don't get me wrong. I'm teasing the Bucks down to -2.5. Get them under that 3. That's a key number. Bucks are going to win this game. Tom Brady's going to have a little coming out party here because I don't think this Falcons defense is going to be able to hang with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin there.
I got away from Brady this week, but go ahead.
Yeah, so like I said, I got the 4 legs, so we're going to parlay each of them over and over again until you get every single combination. It ends up with 6 teasers in total, and they're all going to win. So I love my teaser picks this week. I love the board. And Johnny, we got a big fantasy matchup this week. I don't know if you want to touch on it, but I think I'm currently favored by 56% to win. I just want to point that out there.
He's favored by 2 points. 2 points, 116 to 118.
You know,
and I've got a trade in the mix. I got a trade in the mix right now, and I'm waiting on a waiver. You just wait.
Oh, dude, I already got my waiver claim. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've got some moves on them. You just get who's second in the league here? Who's second?
Yeah. Who's put up the most? Who's put up the most points back-to-back weeks, buddy?
Yeah, but what's your record?
1 and 2, 1 and 3. Not good.
1 and 3.
Not good.
And mine is.
Yeah. It's okay, buddy. I'll take the crown off your head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Next week you'll be seeing the champ.
Are we doing a little side bet or what? Yeah.
How much?
Just saying, a nice little 50 burger on it or what?
50. Unit or nothing.
Okay, let's go full unit then, buddy.
Unit, I beat Shea this week in fantasy football.
Unit, you don't.
Loser has to shave his head. Just kidding.
That's easy. That's easy.
That's a joke because I would lose in that sense.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
I like that
All right,
one.
there you go. Hot takes. I'm going to beat Shea this week. It's going to be a tough round. It's actually going to be a good one. It's going to be pretty close. So I'm actually looking forward to it. As long as no one gets injured or has stupid games. But we'll see. I've got a great team. So.
Oh yeah, dude. I just checked it right now. I'm currently favorite 122 to 117. So got a little buffer going there. I like what I'm seeing.
I got a trade in the mix. I got some things on the go, and
All
we'll
right.
share that with you guys next week. Like we say, like, follow, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know your details. Comment. Tell your friends. Do it. Do it.
Absolutely. Okay? Hey, let's make some money.
I'm gonna make some money next week. $100.
I'm either gonna go broke or make a lot of money next week. I don't know. I have 10 picks.
Go broke or go home. But gamble responsibly, have fun, let us know, and follow us on Twitter for some of our best props. We've been making money this year, and we hope you guys want to as well. Hop on if you like.